Question 12. For what real numbers x is x squared minus 6x plus 9 negative? So we're working with x squared minus 6x plus 9. And we want to make sure this turns out to be negative. Negative means we want the whole thing, right, the result of this, the whole thing less than 0. We're solving an inequality right here. So the way to go to solve this is that notice x squared minus 6x plus 9. This is actually factorable. So let's factor that. So factoring means that I need to get ready by putting two parentheses. So x times x will be x squared. So I need to put x and x right here. And think about two numbers, they multiply to become positive 9. And they add up to negative 6. And the right combination is negative 3 and negative 3. Negative 3 and negative 3 times, negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Negative 3 and negative 3 together, when you add, you get negative 6. Okay, that's less than 0. This question is actually, it's a conceptual question rather than a computation, rather than you have to do lots of calculations. Because right here, when we have x minus 3 times x minus 3, this is actually a perfect square. X minus 3 square, right? Less than 0. And just think about this concept for a minute. Regardless what you put in for x, and then when you do x minus 3, regardless what's inside, when you square, can we ever get a number less than 0? For example, I put 1 inside for x. So this is just my example. If x is equal to 1, right? If x is equal to 1, I will get 1 minus 3 and then square. And what do I get? This will be 1 minus 3, which is negative 2, and then I square that. Negative 2 squared, you will get negative 2 times negative 2, which is positive 4. Is this true? 4 is less than 0. Not true, right? And in fact, regardless which number you put in for x, a square number is never less than 0. A square number can never be negative. So let me write down some notes. So when you have x minus 3 squared cannot be negative. Right? And in general, when you have some expression, just let me write it as let me use a bigger x. Okay, some expression, when you square that less than 0, this is not possible. Not possible. And we're not talking about like imaginary numbers. We are looking for real numbers. So this is not possible with real numbers. I should write up with real numbers. Okay? So regardless what you put in for x, this will never work. So the answer will be for no real value for x. So for no real number x.